Even with the eyes closed, even though it's early in the morning, maintaining that sense of attention, wakefulness in the mind.
Good morning, you guys. Olive and I are starting our morning from a Cracker Barrel parking lot. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kacie. I live in my self-converted camper van, full-time on the road with my cat, Olive. Hop up. That's a good girl. If you saw our last video, you may have gathered we've basically spent the last 3 weeks in a town outside of Salt Lake City, Utah. We haven't really been moving around much, but today, that's about to change. My brother is currently in Avon, Colorado on a trip with some of his friends. And since we're only a state away, I feel like that kind of gives me a perfect excuse to head into Colorado. So we're gonna go see him. But we have a couple days to spare, so I'm thinking we stop by Arches National Park on the way there. What do you think? So the plan is this. Today is basically just gonna be a driving day for us. I wanna get there kind of early so I can scope out some free camping close to the park, and then tomorrow we'll actually head into the park and spend the whole day there. Does that sound good? Okay, let's go. Made it to a Love's truck stop. We still have about 40 more miles, I think, until we get to where I'm hoping to stop for the night. While I'm here though, I think I need to fill up on my wiper fluid because I have a feeling I blew through most of it. So I'm gonna do that. But the good news is it is much warmer here than it was where we were this morning. It's about 15 degrees warmer. And I'm not seeing any snow on the ground anymore, which is great for me because that means that the 2 public land options that I have saved as potential spots for tonight should be viable options. I was a little worried because I have good tires and I have snow chains. I do not have traction boards. I really should get traction boards. So that means if I get stuck, I'm stuck. But now I'm like 95% sure that's not going to be a problem tonight, which is great. So sorry, big girl. I need you to move. You're in my spot and you don't know how to drive. Good girl. You're so good. That was a really rough road to get in here, and Miss Olive was not a fan. But we've got a spot. There's a fire ring and a couple other campers who look like they've been here for a little while. So we're gonna get settled for the night, I think, and give Olive some well-earned outdoor time. Okay, big girl, we gotta say goodnight to everybody. You wanna do the honors? Touch. Yes. Good girl. We have a problem. I woke up this morning and realized I have chilblains on my left foot and toes. If you've never heard of chilblains before, it's a condition that can happen in people with poor circulation, which that's me. It happens in response to cold exposure, most commonly manifesting in the fingers and the toes. For me, I woke up with all of my left toes totally swollen. My left foot is also kind of swollen and has a like purplish tint compared to my right foot. And the skin on my toes has this kind of reddish, almost like blistery shine to it, I would show you guys, but I know how people are with feet on the internet, so I'm gonna keep this one to myself. I did kind of start feeling it yesterday, but I did what any normal person would do, and I ignored it, and it got worse. I know, I am just as shocked as you. Anyway, all that to say, walking is not the most comfortable for me right now. I had a handful of hikes planned to do in the park today, and I'm starting to think that some of those hikes would be unwise to do at this point. So we'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna play it by ear. I don't want to push my luck or make it worse, because I would like to keep my toes. Hi,
hello.
how are you?
I'm well. How are you today?
Good.
Delighted to see you.
My little adventure buddy. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, perfect. Have a good one.
Take care.
Alright, you gotta sit back down. So some of you watching I've already connected with over this, but I lost my mom, and I believe in signs. I look for them. One very specific sign I feel like my mom sends me is 3 threes in a row. So I see 333 all the time, but I'm happy right now because I just got into the van and I turned on the van and it's 3:33. Hi, Mom. Well, we're back in the van. My foot is burning. There are a lot of sensations that I would push through. Burning concerns me a little bit, so I'm gonna call it a day. I didn't see nearly as much as I thought I was gonna see today, so I really hope I got some good footage for you guys. I'm still figuring out the camera setup and just videography in general, so bear with me. But just to recap, here is what I did see today. I saw Balanced Rock, Garden of Eden, North Window, South Window, and the Double Arch, which the Double Arch is what I was most excited to see anyway, so I'm happy that I got to see that. But the great thing about living in a van is that I can always come back. So I'm sure I will at some point. For today, though, I think I'm just going to try to find somewhere pretty to watch the sunset with Olive. And then we're driving about an hour and a half into Grand Junction to stay there for the night. So if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave me a like below so I know you guys enjoy this kind of content. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed and you want to keep up with me and Olive and our life on the road. Next time we see you guys, we will be in Colorado. And I almost forgot, but I didn't forget. One more down. Way too many left to go. That's it.